the gene that makes you 8 times more likely to get cancer. Do you have it? There is a gene mutation sitting in 1 in 400 people's DNA right now, and most of them have absolutely no idea. It doesn't cause symptoms. It doesn't show up on a routine blood test. But inside every single cell in their body, it is quietly tipping the scales toward cancer. Let me show you exactly what it does. Your DNA gets damaged thousands of times every single day. What saves you is a network of repair proteins, molecular mechanics running around the clock inside your cells. BRCA1 and BRCA2 are among the most critical. When functioning normally, they are tumor suppressors, catching broken DNA before a cell can spiral into cancer. But when either gene carries a harmful mutation, that mechanic goes offline. The numbers are staggering. More than 60% of women who inherit a BRCA1 or BRCA2 mutation will develop breast cancer in their lifetime, compared to just 13% in the general population. That is up to a 5-fold increase in risk. Cumulative breast cancer risk by age 80 reaches 72% for BRCA1 carriers and 69% for BRCA2. Ovarian cancer risk climbs to 58% for BRCA1 carriers, versus just 1% in the general population. BRCA2 carriers also face elevated risks of pancreatic, prostate, and skin cancers. And among people of Ashkenazi Jewish descent, prevalence is as high as 1 in 49. Now for something even more alarming. TP53 is called the guardian of the genome, the gene that detects cellular stress and triggers cell death when damage becomes irreparable. Would you inherit a mutated version, you have Li-Fraumeni Syndrome. 50% of female carriers develop cancer by age 31. By age 70, the risk approaches 100% for both sexes. These aren't only breast cancers. Carriers develop sarcomas, brain tumors, leukemia, and multiple primary cancers, often before age 45. Li-Fraumeni is rare, but awareness of it could save lives. The mutation most people have never heard of may be the most common hereditary cancer syndrome of all. Lynch Syndrome is caused by mutations in the DNA mismatch repair genes, the spell checkers of your cells. When they break down, replication errors accumulate fast. The general population has a 5% lifetime risk of colorectal cancer. Lynch syndrome carriers with MLH1 or MSH2 mutations face a risk of 60 to 80%. Women also carry up to a 60% lifetime risk of endometrial cancer, plus elevated risks of stomach, ovarian, and urinary tract cancers. Lynch syndrome affects an estimated 1 in 279 people. Yet the vast majority of carriers have never been diagnosed. Here is what all of this means. These are not rare theoretical risks. Together, these 3 conditions affect millions of people globally, most of whom don't know they are carriers. Genetic testing has never been more accessible, and surveillance protocols, colonoscopies, MRI screening, preventive surgeries have been shown to dramatically reduce mortality when started early. Knowing your genetic status is not a death sentence. It is information. And information, in the hands of the right medical team, changes outcomes. The question is no longer whether we can know. The question is, why haven't we looked?